Yo, what's cracking everyone? Eric Ship 111 here, and we are back on Forza Horizon 4 with another episode of hidden secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches that you, the subscribers, have found. This is a series where you send me interesting things you have found in the game, and the ones which are the most unique and haven't yet been shown on my channel will potentially get a chance to be featured in a future episode. To send me the things you have found, make sure to either write them down in the comment section below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter, or Xbox, either by describing them or recording it in video form. Please just make sure it's in its best quality possible. All of the links will be down in the description below, and also to subscribe right here, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the next episode. So in today's video, we'll be looking at 7 brand new secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches in Forza Horizon 4. Starting off with number 1, the chrome doors. So we have seen many innocent bugs and glitches in varying cars, whether it's the exhaust seemingly looking hollow to small inaccurate details such as an ST steering wheel fitted on the Ford Focus RS. However, I don't believe here on my channel we have covered the chrome door handle. Here is one example, and possibly the only one, which features the 1994 Mazda Miata. As you can see on the right hand side, the door handle matches the same color as the rest of the vehicle. However, when we pan over towards the other side, the driver's door handle is in chrome. Now, for those that don't know, the Miata actually comes with chrome door handles from factory, which means it's the passenger side that is incorrect with the color-coded handles. Strange, I know, but with some small paint decals, this can easily be amended. And a huge shout out to Ethan.ride07 from Instagram for sharing this with us. Thank you. Number 2, speakers backfire. So I would consider this as a light bug similar to the brake glitch, where in some vehicles when you press the brake, other parts like the side mirrors or headlights would also light up, except this light is synchronized with the exhaust flames of the car. Now, this clip was sent in by a subscriber, and as we can see, we are in the 2013 Audi RS Avant. So being in Forza Vista mode, sitting in the driver's seat with the driver door open, when he revs the engine and allows the exhaust to backfire, you will notice something else happening too. That's right, the outline of the speakers also tend to backfire too. I will say I did try to see this for myself, but for whatever reason, it didn't work for me. So anyone out there that's also experienced this, please show me how it's done. But a huge shout out to CV222YT from Xbox for sharing this. Thank you. Number 3, invisible interior. Now this one, I wouldn't say it's a proper glitch, but rather an in-game bug which has something to either do with the hardware or the game's engine. Similar to the early days of Horizon 4, where you would go into your garage and it would take a good 20 seconds or so to actually show the correct thumbnail of the vehicle. I'm sure many of you have experienced this, including myself, but recently many players have been experiencing a prolonged time of this bug. So as we can see in third person, everything is fine, but when you go into interior view, the car is basically invisible. All you can see are the mirrors and your character's arms. This bug won't happen every time, but usually will most likely occur once you are just loading out of something in the game. A huge shout out to Zone Studio from Xbox for sharing this clip with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, annoying horn. Alright, horns in Horizon 4 has been, for the better part, good and fun to use. Apart from the fact that to unlock many of these, it actually takes up your wheel spin rewards, which I don't agree with. However, there are many to choose from, ranging from 20 standard horns to unique ones like the Windows XP sound effect. But this little secret, which you can ask your friends to try as well, is to just simply press and hold the horn button and then press the start button after. What you will notice is that the horn will continue to go off, which after a few seconds later most likely would get annoying. Unfortunately, this little secret will only work with the standard horns, And a huge shout out to Tameen the King from YouTube for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5, what is happening with the wheels? Okay, so during winter we have seen some cars like the RTR Mustang or the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR pick up snow on certain parts on their body rather quickly. Now throughout the months, some have been patched, but others still haven't, with the most common culprit being the number plates. But did you know that this bug also occurs on wheels as well? Here is one example sent in by a subscriber. So the wheels he has equipped are the American Racing Torque Thrust M, and as we play through the clip, we can see that as he approaches the snow, the rims prematurely gets dirty with snow around the outer lip, but then quickly disappears. Or are the rims originally black with a white lip that's just gotten actual dirt on it, which also doesn't make sense since it's winter and there's no brown dirt to get dirty on? My goodness, I actually don't know. The more I look at this, the more confusing it gets. Unfortunately, this was a clip from a while back, and currently it's not winter at the moment, so I'm not able to try this out for myself. But what do you guys reckon? And a huge shout out to Chino Max 95 from Xbox for sharing this with us. Thank you. Number 6, accurate temperature. Despite Horizon 4 having so many bugs and glitches in the game, one thing that we can all appreciate is also the level of details in the car. Subtle things like lap times embedded onto the dash or driver's steering wheel that could have easily been left out, to even the luggage set being rendered in the boot of the Aston Martin is quite remarkable. But one minor detail that I was aware of but never looked further into was the outside temperature that was in the dash of some vehicles. Of course, the weather temperatures would only be shown in cars that actually have that feature, but did you know that those temperature numbers are even more accurate than the ones that is shown in the home tab? One example we have is the 2003 Audi RS6, and as we can see in the middle of the cluster, it measures the outside temperature to 1 decimal point. That means minute changes in the weather is measured much more accurately by the vehicle than it does from the game itself. Pretty astonishing, I know. If only the clock would work in the interiors of vehicles, then we'd pretty much be all set. And lastly, number 7, new car coming. Alright, so remember back in December of 2019, there was a massive leaked car list featuring over 120 cars. Well, so far since then, I believe every car that's been added to Horizon 4 has literally been from that list. I know I've spoken about this multiple times, but for those who are new and unaware, these cars have actually been hiding inside the files of Horizon 4. Whether there's actual car models buried beneath the files is another question, but when you take a closer look at the list, you will see a very unique car that's never been in any Forza title, and that is the Nissan Pulsar N14 GTIR. Now this is a special all-wheel drive Pulsar that was produced for homologation to compete in the WRC in the mid-90s, competing against the likes of the Lancer Evolution and Impreza WRX STI. Not only that, within the Forza community, this car has been heavily requested, and based on this image right here, which was recently released, I think we are getting it for update 22. How do I know? Well, based on the teaser, it shows 8 tiny vents, which is exactly the same amount as the ones that sit on top of the GTIR's bonnet, and also it's the same shape as well. If this is true, what a great addition to the series, and thank you Playground Games for bringing in such a unique car that's truly underrated. So there we have it guys, 7 new secrets, glitches and Easter eggs that you, the subscribers, have shared with all of us in Forza Horizon 4. Thank you very much for all of the suggestions. I have been reading them, and there are still many to be shown in the very near future, so please stay tuned. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, that would really help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.